Thanks for listening to Rio Blanco County News. Here are the highlights from the August 27th edition of the Herald Times. This week, Herald Times staff visited a relatively new agricultural operation along the White River outside of Meeker, Smoking River Hops. Co-owner Kevin Borchard provided a tour of the hop field with its long rows and tall hop plants growing vertically up coconut ropes. More about Smoking River Hops, including pictures, starts on the front page. You can see a video of the trip on our YouTube channel. Also on the front page are photos of students masked up and officially back to school around the county as of this week. With the start of school comes the first meeting of the 2020 through 2021 school year for Meeker School District's Board of Directors. They discussed masks and other COVID-19 precautions, a tobacco tax as a potential way to fill budget shortfalls, and more. Read all about it on page 8A. In more school news, members of the Masonic Lodge laid the cornerstone at the new Meeker High School building last week. Photos of the ceremony are on page 2A. The return of students means more people in and around school buildings, which could be why last week a resident of Rangeley noticed an oil spill about 700 feet from the entrance of Parkview Elementary School in Rangeley. Cleanup operations are underway, and the property owner expressed that they did not feel the incident was noteworthy. As of Thursday, no spill report has been filed with the Colorado Oil and Gas Commission. More details are on the front page. The Town of Rangeley Board of Trustees met Tuesday. Agenda items included tenant recertifications and upkeep at White River Village, progress on the Waterline project along Colorado Highway 133, updates on White River stream flows, the Main Street Improvement Project, and sad news about the beloved town buck, who was euthanized this week after the sudden onset of an unknown illness. Rangeley will honor the deer by displaying a mount in Town Hall. In other town news, the Dollar General store is set to open in October. More on Town of Rangeley news starts on 2A. Happy birthday to former Meeker school teacher Ethel Stone Starbuck, who will turn 103 on Monday, August 31st. The 5 P's of emergency preparedness are people and pets, prescriptions, papers, personal needs, and priceless items. Officials remind residents to not assume you're already signed up for Rio Blanco County's emergency alert system. To make sure you receive notifications in the event of an emergency, you can sign up at rbc.us/285. Rio Blanco County Commissioners held a few work sessions this week in addition to their regular meeting. The first session covered improvements at the county fairgrounds. Commissioners also met to discuss asbestos-containing materials entering the landfill. Public Health Director Alice Harvey updated that there has been 1 new case of COVID-19 in the last week and shared that the department is looking to purchase rapid test machines so testing can happen locally in the future. More on the County Commissioners' regular meeting is on page 6A. Members of the White River Alliance are advocating for the town of Meeker to consider alternative mosquito control measures. They say the current method could be contributing to the ongoing algae bloom. More is on page 6A. The Meeker Mustang Makeover returns on Friday, September 11th, but due to COVID-19, on-location attendance will be limited. That's why the Herald Times will be live streaming the event on the Meeker Mustang Makeover Facebook page. Tune in on the 11th starting at 10 a.m. as 15 hopeful trainers compete with the goal of seeing newly trained Mustangs head off to forever homes. Read more about the event and find live stream information on page 8A. Meeker Cowboys and Rangeley Panthers cross-country, softball, and golf teams are getting active as we head into fall. You can read about this week's local sports, including the 2020 Summer Rodeo results, starting on page 1B. Finally, the Area Agency on Aging is offering COVID-19 grants to help the delivery of services to older adults in Garfield, Mesa, Moffett, Rio Blanco, and Routt counties. More on applying for grant funds on page 5B. The 20th anniversary edition of the Northwest Colorado Hunting Guide features more local content than ever before. Magazines hit shelves on September 3rd. Don't forget to grab a copy or 2. Your quote of the week comes from an unknown source. Sometimes later becomes never. Do it now. There's our highlights for this week. Find more in print and online at ht1885.com. Thank you for supporting community journalism.